We would like to thank our community partners. We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Well, here we are, Game 3 of the Pacific Association Championship Series. Stompers and Pacifics. Stompers won the ball game last night 5-4. That was down in San Rafael. Pacifics took Game 1 here, a final score of 8-5. Winner take all here tonight. Barnett against Ackerman, and the right-handed starter at 6'6", 225 pounds, takes the mound in his 4th start of the season, his 12th appearance. And this is the lineup he'll face, put out by manager Oscar Suarez. Raul Navarro leads off for San Rafael at shortstop. Gyler Peguero bats second and plays second. Axel Johnson will hit third over at first base, and Corey Dempster, the cleanup man, is in right field. Mike Canone's a designated hitter. He will bat fifth. Zane Gelfman will bat sixth and play third. Armindo Escobar will do the catching and hit seventh. Jimmy Lunardelli is in the lineup tonight. He'll hit eighth in left field. And Marcus Montalongo rounds out the lineup for San Rafael. And what a ball game, or what a couple of ball games we've had in this one. A tight game into the later innings in Game 1 when San Rafael came out on top. A game that lasted just under 5 hours. And, boy, that was a long one here, 4 hours and 55 minutes. And then last night's ball game, a 3-hour, 18-minute game. The difference in that one, Erasing Romero, 3-run home run in the 6th inning. So Pat Barnett, the 6'6" right-hander from Windsor, Connecticut, against Ackerman from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Couple of Connecticut boys here tonight. So Barnett, his 12th game, his 4th start. He's 1-2 in ERA of 3.73. 31 2/3 innings pitched on the season. He's allowed 17 runs, 13 earned on 23 hits. He's walked 11 and struck out 27. No Barnett, who will work solely from the stretch here tonight. No windup for Barnett. His first pitch on the way to Navarro. He squares around. He takes strike one on the outside corner. 6:06 first pitch here tonight. 87 degrees at Palooza Park at Arnold Field. Navarro, Peguero, Johnson, Dempster, Unknown, Gelfman, Escobar, Lunardelli, and Montalongo for San Rafael. Barnett's 0-1 is hit down the right field line. That'll land in foul territory. And Barnett is ahead 0-2. Navarro in the playoffs this year, hitting .308 with 2 RBIs. The leadoff man, the shortstop for San Rafael, the slick fielding shortstop, batting right-handed. Barnett, 3 games and 1 start against San Rafael on the season this year. Here's his 0-2 to Navarro, a breaking ball that misses off the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Barnett's 0-1 with a 4.32 ERA against San Rafael. And 1 start, 3 appearances. From the belt, his 1-2 pitch is on the way to Navarro, and he cues it over toward the Stomper first base dugout. At home this year against the Pacifics, Barnett, 1 appearance. It was out of the bullpen, 2 innings and 2 clean innings for him. Just underway, top of the first inning, Navarro, the leadoff hitter, at the plate. Barnett, a 1-2. And Navarro squares around on 1-2 and takes a slider that stays a bit high, and the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 9-5 the overall record against San Rafael in the season. That includes the postseason. 5-3 here in this ballpark this year. Barnett's 2-2. Fastball popped down the right field line toward foul ground, and that will land out of play. All hands on deck here tonight. Everybody available except for Nick Barnice out of the bullpen. 8 right-handers and 1 left-hander for the Stompers available tonight after Barnett. Still 2-2 on Raul Navarro, the shortstop, right-handed hitter. Barnett out of Windsor, Connecticut. At 6'6", he comes downhill on 2-2, and Navarro cues it on the ground towards second base. Barrios is there. He'll throw to first, and that's how we get started here tonight. One away, and Gyler Peguero coming to the plate. Defensively for the Stompers here tonight, Jacob Barfield's in left. Rob DeAngelis is in center. Miles Williams in right. Quitzer and Romero on the left side. Barrios, who made that play, and Gillespie on the right side. And Bronson Butcher does the catching for Pat Barnett here tonight. And the right-hander's first pitch to the switch-hitting second baseman is rolled on the ground to second. Barrios collects it, and he throws him out for out number 2. So a pair of ground balls to Barrios to open the ball game for San Rafael, and now that brings up the slugging first baseman, Axel Johnson. Johnson hitting .400 this postseason. He's driven in 3. Left-handed hitting first baseman will come to the plate with nobody on and 2 out. Johnson in the ball game last night when 1 for 4, a base hit, a walk, and he struck out against Richardson to end the ball game. And Barnett's first pitch, a fastball taken at the knees for strike 1. Little bit of wind here tonight, not much, blowing toward right center field. It's been blowing out to center pretty much all day until right at this moment, right center towards center. Here's the 0-1, and he bounces it right back to Barnett. He'll set his feet, and a 1-2-3 first inning for Pat Barnett. We go to the Stomper half of the first. The Stomper lineup coming up. We're through half an inning, no score right here on Sonoma TV and on the Stompers Radio Network.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
For the Stompers here in the bottom of the first inning, here's the lineup as announced by manager Zach Payson, presented by Sotheby's International Realty. Gana leads off. He's the designated hitter. Barfield bats second and left. Barrios at second base will hit third. Brent Gillespie's the cleanup man. He will play first base tonight. And Ridge Ackerman's first one to Gana is in for strike 1. Quitzer at third base will hit fifth. Rob DeAngelis hits sixth in center field. Doing the catching and hitting seventh is Bronson Butcher. Miles Williams is in right field batting eighth. And Rayson Romero rounds out the lineup at shortstop as Gana takes a 0-1 fastball in the outside corner for strike 2. Ackerman, his fourth game, third start. He's 2-0, an ERA of 4.62. Just pitched 3 nights ago. His 0-2 pitch to Gana, an off speed off the outside corner for ball 1. In 11 and 2/3, 7 runs, 6 earned on 11 hits. He's walked 7 and struck out 14. The right-hander from Bridgeport, Connecticut is 1-2 on the way to Gana, and that's in the dirt for ball 2. Stompers have hit him around this year. 2 starts, he's 0-1 against the Stompers, 6 1/3, and 11 runs against him. The tall right-hander at 6'1". Here's his 2-2 to Gana, and he shoots it foul off to the left. He threw very well on Thursday night for the Pacifics in their first postseason game. 6 innings, a run, was not earned, 2 hits. He struck out 7. He did throw 107 pitches 3 nights ago. So we'll see how long that right arm lasts tonight. And his 2-2 to Gana is taken at the knees, a called strike 3. So Nick Gana is down looking at strike 3 to open the bottom of the first. guy who has just one hit in the postseason this year, is a first out here in the bottom of the first, and that brings Jacob Barfield to the plate. Barfield, 293, 20 home runs and 51 runs batted in. He had a home run 2 nights ago to tie the ball game here, and San Rafael went on to win that one. Ackerman starts him here with a fastball right down the middle for strike one. Warm night, shadows on the field. Majority of the infield in speckled shadow as the 0-1 fastball is in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jacob Barfield. Axel Johnson, the only infielder not in the shade. One and one on Barfield, the right-handed hitting left fielder. And Ackerman's 1-1 pitch. That's on the inside, off the inside, says Adams, ball 2. Off-speed pitch there, looked like the changeup from Ackerman. It's the only off-speed pitch we've seen from him thus far. No breaking balls from Ackerman just yet. He's behind in the count 2-1 to Barfield. And the pitch is on the way, and Barfield pops it up. Right side of the infield, Johnson backing up on it. He shades his eyes with his glove, now backing, and he's called off by Peguero, and Peguero drops it. Peguero throws it away up the left field line. Barfield's going to go to third. It's against the sidewall, and Barfield's being waved around third. The relay to the plate is not in time, and the Stompers are on the board. It's 1-0. A pair of errors by Peguero at second base. First, the dropped pop-up for the first error by Peguero, and then the throwing error trying to get Barfield out at second base. So it's 1-0. And they're going to talk it over, Poteet and Adams, and they're going to say yes. As the ball did go out of play, they're going to say yes, Barfield was pretty much at third base, so he's going to score, and it's 1-0. And now here comes Oscar Suarez. Suarez is going to come out and talk to Adams about the play. And Adams is now going to talk to Dean Poteet and Ron Barnes. Adams is behind the plate calling balls and strikes tonight. Poteet's on the right side, and Ron Barnes is on the left side. So right now the call is Barfield scores on the play. And Poteet and Adams seemed pretty sure of that. And now they're going to send him back to third. That's a scorekeeper's nightmare right there. So Barfield is going to go back to third base. And now Zach Pace is going over the out-of-play territory with Ron Adams and Ron Barnes. Barfield, the question is, where was he when the ball went out of play? Was he at third base yet? And right, that would be a big overturned call to take a run off the board. So Barfield and Pace still talking to Barnes and Adams about it. So initially it was a run scores, and then they called Barfield back to third base, and now they're still conversing about the play. And they're going to put Barfield back at third base. So that takes a run off the board, and we're still scoreless in the bottom of the first inning. On a play that was overturned, Barfield was initially ruled home plate. He was granted home plate, and now they're going to put him back at third base. So here's Pedro Barrios with a runner at third and 1 out instead of a man in. So a huge overturned call, and now if San Rafael could get out of this, it could be a huge difference in the ball game. And we're only in the bottom of the first with how this series has gone. The game decided by 3 runs, the game 1, and then last night decided by just 1 run. Here's the first pitch to Barrios, and that's way inside. Almost hit Barrios as he has to leap out of the way. 1 ball and no strikes. Barrios hit .307 with 40 runs batted in. The 1-0 pitch from Ackerman on the way, and Barrios takes a slider called a strike on the outer half. So the Stompers in game 1 were 1 for 11 with men in scoring position. Last night, 2 for 8. So just 3 for 19 in the series so far. The 1-1 pitch to Barrios, and he hits it on the ground to second. Peguero's going to field. He's going to come home. The throw is in plenty of time, and Barfield's thrown out the plate for out number 2. So that's a huge, huge play and a huge call, frankly. So the run will not score. Barfield tested Peguero. He threw Barfield out at the plate. And now there's a runner on first and 2 out. And now it's Brent Gillespie with a man at first and 2 out. No score now here in the bottom of the first. Barrios leading from first base. He reaches on that fielder's choice. Here's the first pitch to Gillespie, and that is way outside. 1 ball and no strikes. The infield shifted over on Gillespie. Navarro, the shortstop, is shaded toward the middle. Peguero's deep at second as Johnson holds on the runner at first, and Gelfman's off the line at third. They're straight away in the outfield. The 1-0. Gillespie fouls it back to the screen. A ball and a strike to count on Brent Gillespie, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Gillespie 310, 16 home runs, 54 RBIs. Ackerman, the right-hander, set below the belt. His 1-1 pitch. Changeup misses outside for ball 2. Barrios at first runs very well. 13 stolen bases on the season for Pedro. 2-1 pitch. Fouled out of play off to the left, 2-2. A 2-strike count on Gillespie with a man at first and 2 out. No score in the bottom of the first inning. Gillespie digs in. Ackerman looks into Escobar. Now they'll throw to first. It's Lunardelli, Montalongo, Dempster in the outfield. Gelfman, Navarro left side. Peguero, Johnson on the right side. And Escobar catches for San Rafael here tonight. Now a step off and no throw. Ackerman from the stretch position on 2-2, and Gillespie takes high and away, and the count is full. Chris Quitzer's on deck for the Stompers. Though Barrios will get a head start from first base with the count 3-2. Johnson will stay over at first, holding him on, making sure he doesn't get too big of a jump. Now the payoff runner goes. The pitch is swung on and missed. The changeup, and Gillespie's down on strikes. So we're through 1 full inning here tonight, and we're scoreless. We'll go to the second, middle third coming up for San Rafael.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Corey Dempster leads off for San Rafael, top of the second inning, no score. Pat Barnett and his first pitch to Dempster misses low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. San Rafael went down in order in the first. Stompers had a chance with Barfield at third base and just 1 out. He was thrown out at the plate, and Gillespie struck out. A pair of strikeouts for Ackerman in the first inning, and the 1-0 pitch to Dempster's on the outside corner, a fastball from Barnett, and that evens the count at 1-1. Dempster, unknown, Gelfman, 4-5-6. And Barnett downhill on 1-1, and Dempster swings over the top of a slider, 1-2. So Barnett ahead. Dempster hitting 167 this postseason. Right-handed hitting right fielder from the stretch. Barnett's 1-2 pitch. Another slider. This one's in the dirt and blocked nicely by Butcher. 2-2 on Corey Dempster to lead off this top of the second inning. Not much wind here at the moment. Shadows on the infield. The only fielders in the sunlight, Gillespie at first, Williams in right, and DeAngelis in center. Barnett's 2-2 pitch on the way to Dempster, and he pops it up. First base side. Butcher over near the sidewall, and that is out of play. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on Corey Dempster. Went 1 for 4 in last night's ball game. He struck out 3 times in that game last night. Barnett ready from the stretch is 2-2 again to Dempster. This time a fastball swung on and missed. He elevated the fastball above the hands of Dempster, and Barnett has his first strikeout of the ball game. One away, and here is the designated hitter, Mike Anone. Stompers last night led the ball game 2-0 into the 4th inning. And Mike Anone tied it with a 2-run home run to right. Anone batting .300 with 2 home runs and 4 runs batted in the 2019 postseason. The lefty. And Barnett's first pitch. Fastball in the outer half for strike 1. Anone at the plate, Gelfman to follow. Here in the second, 1 out, no score. Barnett's 0-1 pitch. Tapped on the ground softly to second. Barrios backs up on it. The quick release throw to first in time. So Barrios active in the early innings here in the ball game. The third ground ball he's had to handle, and with 2 away, it's Zane Gelfman. Gelfman, 273, his home run came 2 nights ago here, as well as all 4 of his RBIs here in the playoffs came in game 1. Winner take all game 3 tonight. Series tied 1 apiece. Barnett, his first pitch to Gelfman, and that is hit down the left field line. Hit well, Barfield back, and that ball is gone. Zane Gelfman continues to hit well here in this ballpark. A home run, the first hit allowed by Barnett, and San Rafael leads 1-0. Both home runs and all 5 RBIs have come here for Gelfman. And the Pacifics have an early 1-0 lead. Base is empty, 2 away, and Hermindo Escobar. Barnett just hung it up in the strike zone on the first pitch to Gelfman. He hit it out to left. And Barnett's first pitch, Escobar squares and takes a slider up high. 1 ball and no strikes. Escobar's 1 hit last night was a bunt single. He caught Quitzer by surprise. The 1-0 pitch is high, ball 2. .2-0 on Hermindo Escobar, hitting .333. Right-handed hitting catcher, the 2-0 pitch. That is high, ball 3. So Barnett allows the home run and then falls behind 3-0 on Escobar. 1-0 San Rafael, top of the second inning. So far in this series, both road teams have won and both road teams have scored first. The 3-0 is outside and a 4-pitch walk with 2 out. That brings up Jimmy Lunardelli. Lunardelli 0 for 2 this postseason. A very, very small sample size for Lunardelli, the right-handed hitter. Had 4 home runs in the regular season. Open stance for Lunardelli, the right-handed hitter, with Escobar at first, and the first pitch from Barnett is on the outer half for strike 1. So Barnett back in the strike zone after the home run and the 4-pitch walk. Escobar leads from first. Gillespie holds him on. Barnett's on 1 pitch. Slider, inches off that outside corner. Very good pitch on 0-1 from Barnett. Just missed. 1 ball and 1 strike on Lunardelli. We play him straight away in the outfield. Barrios shaded toward the middle at second. Barnett's 1-1. And Lunardelli fouls a high fastball back to the screen, 1-2. Barnett out of Eastern Connecticut State University. From Windsor, Connecticut. Both starters here tonight hail from Connecticut. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tapped softly foul along third. Still 1-2 on Jimmy Lunardelli with the 9-hitter Marcus Montalongo on deck. Barnett looking in. Butcher gives the sign. 1-2 one more time, and rolled foul again along third. DeAngelis now takes a couple of steps toward right center, shading Lunardelli the other way. The 6'6" right-hander, his 1-2 one more time, and that hits Lunardelli on the elbow. Lunardelli grimacing in pain now behind home plate. And now he's down to 1 knee and has the hand up to the face. Suarez is in there. Peguero's in there looking at him. Lunardelli, who got hit on the left elbow on that 1-2 pitch from Barnett. And now the Stompers trainer comes out. And Lunardelli in obvious pain. Barnett went inside with a fastball and just missed a little too far inside. Lunardelli could not get the left arm out of the way. He does not wear an elbow guard from what we can see. He's still sitting on his backside off to the third base side behind home plate. And it doesn't look like Lunardelli is going to stay in this game, so Chuck Rocker will come in. Lunardelli getting his first start of the postseason. And his first AB, and he gets hit right on that elbow. Rocker, who made the first 3 starts, looks like he's going to come on and pinch run possibly. Lunardelli's upstanding now as he'll take his helmet, and Rocker's not going to come on. Lunardelli is going to go down to first. The Rocker had a helmet on ready to go, but Lunardelli is going to jog down to first base, and that left arm limp at his side. So here's Marcus Montalongo with first and second and 2 out. 2 quick outs in the inning for Barnett, a strikeout, a ground out, then the Gelfman home run, a 4-pitch walk to Escobar, and he hits Lunardelli on 1-2. Montalongo, besides Axel Johnson, the best hitter for San Rafael this postseason, 375, a home run, and 3 runs batted in. Barnett looks out, and now the first pitch to Montalongo is rolled on the ground. A high hopper to Gillespie at first. He gloves it and steps on the bag, and that ends the inning. San Rafael on the board on the Zane Gelfman solo home run to straightaway left. We go to the home half of the second. It's 1-0, Stompers trail.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Chris Quitzer leads it off for the Stompers. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 San Rafael. Stompers a pair of base runners in the first, left one. So 5, 6, and 7. Quitzer, DeAngelis, and Butcher. And Ridge Ackerman's first pitch to Quitzer is at the knees down the middle for strike one. That was pitch number 20 for Ackerman, who threw 107 on Thursday night. We'll see if the fatigue gets to him here in this game. The 0-1, Quitzer squares around and offers at it. And the count is 0-2. Gelfman, the third baseman, playing deep and well off the line. Quitzer poked at it in the end of the barrel of the bat, missed it by about 6 inches. 0-2 Quitzer behind, 310 average for the left-hander. The pitch from Ackerman, and the changeup is swung on and missed. And so far in this game, 4 lefties in the lineup, and 3 of the 4 down on strikes. Here's Rob DeAngelis. He's the fourth left-hander in the lineup. Manager Zach Pace stacking the lefties here with Gillespie, Quitzer, and DeAngelis, and the first 2 have gone down on strikes on that changeup for Ridge Ackerman diving away. First one to DeAngelis, and he takes at the knees, strike 1. Nothing in 1 on DeAngelis, hitting .277. 6 homers, 39 driven in. Ackerman's 0-1. That's outside 1-1 on Rob DeAngelis. The 1 run in the game, a Zane Gelfman solo home run with 2 outs in the top half of the second inning. 1-1 pitch on the way, and DeAngelis hits it in the air toward right center field. Out goes Pagero, the second baseman. That's going to fall for a base hit. It falls in no man's land out in right center between Pagero and Dempster, and DeAngelis has the first Stomper hit of the ball game, a 1-out single. That brings Bronson Butcher to the plate. He was 1 for 2 last night with a base hit, 2 walks, a run scored. And even the at-bat where he was retired, he hit a laser fly ball to right field, so he's been swinging the bat well in this series. DeAngelis is at first. He runs very well, and in fact, he has 21 stolen bases on the season. Butcher right-handed hitting catcher. And Ackerman out of the stretch, and the first one to Butcher is on the outside corner at the knees for strike 1. Butcher 247, 415 on base, with 5 home runs and 26 runs batted in. Wide open stance for the right-handed hitting catcher. Now a step off and no throw to first. DeAngelis, who got picked off of second base last night after hitting a double, does not want it to happen here again tonight. The count is 0-1 on Bronson Butcher with 1 out. And a man at first. The 0-1, DeAngelis takes off. The pitch is taken high. The throw to second is not in time. DeAngelis is 22 for 22. The pitch was taken high. No strike call from Ron Adams, so we believe the count is 1-1. And it is. So runner at second and 1 out for Bronson Butcher. $11 for 52 with men in scoring position. That is a .212 average for Butcher. DeAngelis is at second, 1 out. Here's the 1-1, and Butcher takes low and away, ball 2. When you look at the numbers in a game like this, you kind of think to yourself, do they even really matter? In a winner take all, you win, or that's it. Both for both sides, really. Ackerman steps off. We talked to manager Zach Pace about that before the game. He said, in a situation like this, in a game 3, you look at the numbers. If there's an outlier, then maybe you hesitate to make that move. But anything can happen in a game like this as Butcher takes a 2-1 fastball off the inside corner for ball 3. Anything can happen in a best of 1, as this series has turned into. Butcher digging in with DeAngelis at second. Ackerman looks that way. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and Butcher takes on the outside corner, and that fills the count 3-2. Miles Williams on deck, and a 3-2 count to Butcher with a man at second and 1 away. 1-0 San Rafael, bottom of the second inning. Payoff on the way, and Butcher hits it on the ground to second. Peguero backing up. He'll field and throw to first, and that's in time. DeAngelis moves up to third, so that equalizing run is just 90 feet away. So Miles Williams has an opportunity to tie the game with a base hit. Miles last night started the game 0 for 3 and was taken out for defensive purposes. Matt Hibbert came into the game defensively in center field, pushing DeAngelis to right in that game last night. Williams at 255. Ackerman works from the windup with a man at third. His first pitch to Williams is a breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Escobar, who is very good behind the plate, is Armindo Escobar. One ball, no strikes on Miles Williams, right-handed hitting right fielder. Ackerman downhill on 1-0, and Williams swings at a fastball and comes up empty down at the knees. The count's 1-1. Williams waits. Ackerman looks toward third. Now he deals a 1-1 pitch, and that's in the dirt and smothered once again by Escobar. DeAngelis at third. A ball that gets by Escobar probably ties the game with the speed of Rob DeAngelis. Ackerman working out of the windup. Here's the 2-1 to Williams, and that's low. Ball 3. Two out, and Williams trying to tie this game up early on with Romero on deck. Ackerman's 3-1 pitch on the way, and Williams takes a breaking ball high, ball 4, and that's the first walk allowed by Ridge Ackerman. So here is last night's hero, Racing Romero, a 3-run home run in the 6th inning. The Stompers went ahead 5-2. San Rafael put 2 runs on the board in the 9th, but Ryan Richardson able to slam the door for his 9th save. And the home run for Romero was the difference in the game last night. 218, 439 on base, 5 home runs and 22 runs batted in for Romero, the right-handed hitting shortstop. First pitch on the way from Ackerman, and he takes a fastball in the outer half for strike 1. And Romero turns around to Ron Adams and asks a confirmation about where that pitch was. Runners at the corners, send 2 out. Ackerman from the stretch. 0-1 on the way. Romero hits it into right center field. On comes Dempster. That's going to fall for a base hit. RBI single to right center by Rayson Romero with 2 out knock, and we're tied at 1. Rayson Romero continues to swing the bat well here in the last 3 ball games. We're tied at 1 apiece. Williams only went to second on the play as he stopped around the bag. And now it's Nick Gatta, the leadoff man. He was called out on strikes his first time up. So we have a 1-1 ball game in the bottom of the second. Williams at second base, Romero at first, Gatta at the plate. First pitch, outside, 1 ball and no strikes on Nick Gatta. Hitting .353, finished the second best average in the league. First and on base by a mile at .538. And his 86 total walks on the season, that includes the postseason. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and that's into center field. Now Williams is going to get up. He will not go to third as he peeked over his shoulder, and Ron Barnes gave the safe call as if to say no obstruction on Navarro, the shortstop. So the throw got away, but not far enough away for Williams to advance. Still 1 ball and no strikes on Gatta, the left-handed hitter. He's the DH tonight for the 3rd night in a row. Ackerman's 1-0. Gatta hits it on the ground up the middle. Navarro snares it at short. He'll flip to second in time to get Romero. So that ends the inning, but the Stompers get on the board on the Rayson Romero single to right center field. We're through 2, and we're tied at 1 here on Sonoma TV and on the Stompers Radio Network. Game 3, winner take all.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Word Mice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities.
Suarez around and takes a strike on the outer half, a fastball. And the count is 0-1. Stompers 2 hits in the ball game, both last inning. The single by DeAngelis and the RBI single by Romero scored him. The 0-1 pitch from Ackerman. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss. Big looping curveball. Had Barfield out front and the count is 0-2. Way ahead Ackerman. Here's his 0-2 pitch, and Barfield takes a breaking ball down in the dirt. One for San Rafael in the second, one in the third. Stompers one in the bottom of the second inning. It's just a 2-1 ball game, bottom of the third. Everything on the line tonight. Ackerman's 1-2. Oh, that hit Barfield. Maybe on the left arm somewhere. It was on the inner half of the plate, and not sure if it got him on the arm or the upper body. Stompers have a leadoff base runner. The Barfield hit by pitch. And now it's Pedro Barrios, the second baseman. Barrios reached, he bounced into a fielder's choice his first time up. And on the play, Barfield was thrown out at the plate. We have a delay. Ron Adams looking over toward the Stomper dugout on the first. Oh, he needs more baseballs. All right. Weren't sure what the delay was about, but then it was pretty obvious. Needed a couple more baseballs before we continue action here in the bottom of the third. Barfield at first base, and nobody out for Barrios. Gelfman, the third baseman, plays a step in front of the bag just in case, and the runner goes. The pitch is taken inside, and Barfield's going to retreat back to first. Oh, Barfield bluffs the steal. He only has 7 on the year. Barrios squared around and then took the pitch for strike one. Ackerman looks over the shoulder. His 0-1 pitch on the way, and Barrios pops up the bunt. First base side, foul territory. Johnson on the run. He can't make the catch. So it drops in foul territory, and the count is 0-2. So trying to sack that runner into scoring position is Pedro Barrios. But now on 0-2, likely swinging the bat here. Still no wind here in this third inning. He'll play for a double play up the middle. 0-2 pitch on the way. Barfield goes. It is hit into right field coming on Dempster. He makes a thigh-high catch. The throw goes back to first, and Barfield is doubled off, and that's a double play. So Barrios flies to right. Dempster comes in and makes a running thigh-high catch, and Barfield is forced out at first for the second out. So with 2 away, it's Brent Gillespie. He struck out on a changeup from Ackerman his first time. Ackerman 3 strikeouts, 1 walk in the game so far. The leadoff base runner is wiped off the bases for both teams here in the third. First pitch to Gillespie. Outside, the changeup missed. 1 ball and no strikes. 2-1 ball game. And Gillespie looking for a pitch to hit here. Here's the 1-0. And he hits it on the ground right side into right field, a base hit. Gillespie has a 2-out single. He's at first for Chris Quitzer. Gillespie gets the better of him this time. Quitzer, who struck out his first time up, trying to keep this inning going. The 3 lefties in a row against Ackerman, Quitzer, and then DeAngelis to follow. It is a warm night here in Sonoma tonight. Ackerman's first pitch on the outer half to Quitzer for a called strike. Gillespie without much speed over at first base. Quitzer, 9 home runs, 57 runs batted in. He had an RBI single in the first inning last night. The 0-1. High and away, 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Play him straight away in the outfield. Navarro, the shortstop, is up the middle. 5 steps to the shortstop side of the bag. Gelfman off the line at third. Johnson holds on Gillespie at first. With 2 out, Ackerman's 1-1 pitch. Quitzer chases in the dirt. 1-2. Quitzer climbs back in the left-handed batter's box. Hit by pitch, the double play, the Gillespie single. Ackerman's 1-2. Fouled out a play down the left field line. The count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Seeing a couple of breaking balls from Ackerman tonight, not many. A lot of change-ups, and, of course, the fastball from the right-hander. Is 1-2 again to Quitzer, and he hits it in the air, right center field. That's hit well, out toward the gap, toward the wall. Montalongo back. See you later. A 2-run home run for Chris Quitzer. Stompers have their first lead of the ball game. It's 3-2. Quitzer's first home run of the postseason, his 10th overall this year, and the Stompers have a 3-2 lead. All 3 runs coming with 2 outs for the Stompers here in the game so far. It's a 3-2 ball game, and now it's Rob DeAngelis, and that ball was smoked by Quitzer. Here's the first pitch, and that's way outside to DeAngelis. 1 ball and no strikes. And if you've ever been to Palooza Park at Arnold Field, the goalpost in right center field, that should be good for 3. 1 ball and no strikes the count. He hit it right through the goalpost, though he cleared it, I'd say 15, 20 feet above the crossbar. Here's the 1-0, and DeAngelis waves over the top of a changeup. And the count is 1-1. That home run by Quitzer brought to you by Epicenter. Make your next family adventure an epic one at Epicenter. The 3rd RBI for Quitzer in the last 2 ball games. Now the 1-1, and DeAngelis takes on the outside corner. An extensive outside corner there for strike 2. One and 2 on DeAngelis with the bases empty and 2 away. Stompers lead this thing 3-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. The 1-2 from Ackerman. Swung on and missed. The changeup in the dirt, and DeAngelis is down on strikes to end the inning. Chris Quitzer, a 2-run home run to right center field, gives the Stompers the lead. It's 3-2. We'll go to the fourth, and we'll be back. Game 3, winner take all. Right here on Sonoma TV and on the Stompers Radio Network.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit.
Top of the fourth inning, Stompers have their first lead of the ballgame, 3-2 on a Quitzer, 2-run home run to right center. So Pat Barnett pitching with a lead for the first time tonight, and his first pitch to Unknown is low and away with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Unknown, Gelfman, Escobar, 5, 6, and 7. Unknown grounded to second base his first time up, and now Barnett's 1-0, and Unknown takes a changeup for strike 1 on the outer half. Emotions running high tonight. Everything on the line. Everything is magnified here in this game. Barnett downhill on 1-1, and Unknown over the top of a breaking ball 1-2. That was nasty from Barnett. Started down in the zone and just fell off the table for strike 2. The left-hander, Lenny Guizdala, is up and throwing in the Stomper bullpen at the moment. Barnett on 1-2. Off the outside corner. Unknown started the hands, able to hold up. The count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Everybody available. 8 right-handers and a left-hander. Everybody but Nick Barnice. The 2-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Romero will charge, and he'll collect it. He'll throw to first, and that's the first out. One away, here's Zane Gelfman. He has a solo home run in the game. Both of his home runs and all 5 of his RBIs have come in the 2 games in this ballpark here in the championship series. And Barnett's first pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed, and Gelfman tried to do it again there. Good running action and depth on that changeup from Barnett. 0-1 the count. Gelfman, the right-handed hitting third baseman. Hit 17 home runs in the regular season, the 0-1 pitch. Slider low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Gelfman stands in, base is empty, 1 away. Barrios shaded toward the middle. Barnett's 1-1 pitch. Popped up, left side. Romero, the shortstop. He'll make the catch. So with 2 away, it's the catcher, Hermindo Escobar. He walked on 4 pitches against Barnett the first time. .333 in the postseason. And Barnett's first pitch. That's hit down the left field line over his Quitzer into foul territory, and that will fall for a long strike. So we'll wait as Barfield in left, and Quitzer will go back to third base after chasing the long pop-up in foul territory. A ground out by a known to open the inning, and Gelfman, the pop-out, both went to Rayson Romero at shortstop. Barnett looking in. From the stretch, the 0-1 pitch to Escobar. Hit in the air toward right center field. Softly, that's going to nestle in for a base hit. Escobar's been on base both times here in the game tonight. And here's Jimmy Lunardelli. Lunardelli, who was hit on that left elbow his first time up. And now he's got an elbow guard on that front arm. He was hit by a pitch and stranded at first base, and it took a while for him to get up and feel all right about going down to run the bases. Oh, Escobar's at first with 2 out, and now Lunardelli will step out and look down toward third. Suarez gives him a clap, and now he's back in the box. Barnett's first pitch, a fastball right on the outside corner, hits the glove of Butcher. The count is 0-1. Montelongo's on deck. With 2 away, top of the fourth, 3-2 Stompers. Here's the 0-1, and Lunardelli hits a slider into left center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Barfield has it go past him. Escobar's going to go to third. He's in standing, and Lunardelli's going to go to second on the error. So a base hit and an error by Barfield in left allows the runners to go up 90 feet, and now it's Marcus Montelongo. Montelongo, who other than Johnson's been the best hitter for San Rafael in the postseason, and the error costs the Stompers 90 feet, and a very costly 90 feet. Barfield overran it in left field, had it hop past him. That allows Escobar to go to third. Lunardelli's at second with 2 away. Now here comes Zach Pace. And with the left-hander Guizdala loosening up in the bullpen, and everything on the line tonight, he feels that Guizdala may be the better matchup for Montelongo. He will go to the bullpen, and that's going to do it for Pat Barnett here tonight. We'll have a pitching change. Second and third, 2 out, top of the fourth. Stompers lead 3-2. Lenny Guizdala, the left-hander, into the ball game in the top of the first, second and third, and 2 out to face the left-handed hitter, Marcus Montalongo. Guizdala, 0-2, an ERA of 4.36, and 10 and a third, 7 hits, 5 earned runs. He's walked 9 and struck out 16. The left-hander from Bay City, Michigan. Here's his first pitch to Montalongo, and that's in the dirt, and Butcher does a tremendous job behind the plate just to knock it down. Fastball for Guizdala, a good slider, and an even better changeup from the left-hander. In his rookie season, coming out of the bullpen with second and third and 2 out in a 1-run game in the 4th. DeAngelo shaded toward left center field. Guizdala out of the stretch. And the 1-0 pitch. And Montalongo takes inside, ball 2. Butcher held it there. Guizdala turned the head at the ball call. The count is 2-0. Navarro, the leadoff man's on deck. Guizdala's 2-0 pitch, and Montalongo fouls a fastball back to the screen, and that moves the count to 2-1. Right-hander up in the San Rafael bullpen. Stomper bullpen quiet at the moment. Guizdala looking in. Montalongo awaits. 2-1 pitch coming. Slider on the ground, right side. Barrios fields a tricky high hopper, and he throws Montalongo out at first. So Guizdala comes in. He gets out of a second and third 2-out jam, and they hold the Pacifics off the board in the top of the 4th. We go to the Stomper half, bottom third of the lineup coming up.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Which he's appeared an ERA of 3.37. In 8 innings, 4 runs, 3 earned, 7 hits, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts for Noten. He's faced the Stompers twice, 2 2/3, 2 runs, both earned on 1 hit, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts against the Stompers, so in very limited work. Butcher, Williams, Romero, 7, 8, and 9. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Stompers lead 3-2. Noten works from the stretch, and here's the first pitch, and that's outside to Butcher. 1 ball and no strikes. Ackerman goes 3 innings, throws 58 pitches. 3 runs all earned on 4 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts, and he throws 58 pitches after throwing 107 on Thursday night. The 1-0. Butcher takes on the outside half, 1-1. So we were curious how long Ackerman would go tonight after pitching the Thursday night game against Napa, and pitched very well in that game. Got the win on Thursday night. The 1-1 pitch, and Butcher fouls it away, 1-2. The only thing that Ackerman can get tonight is the loss. One ball, 2 strikes on Butcher. He grounded to second base his first time up. Whole field in the shadows now. Sun gone from the field, but not from the sky. The 1-2 breaking ball, line into center field, a base hit. Butcher sits back on that curveball from Brock Noten and bangs it into center field, a leadoff single. Here's Miles Williams. He walked and was stranded back in the second inning. So Noten out of the stretch. He pitches from all the time. Here's the first pitch. Slide step outside with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes to count on Miles Williams. Miles went over 3 last night. And in the first game here was 1 for 4 with a base hit. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball low and swung on and missed by Williams. The count is even at 1-1. So 1 for 7 in the series with a pair of walks for Williams. Butcher a short lead at first base, and the 1-1. Foul down the right field line, out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stompers need Williams to get going in the worst way here tonight. Batting out of the 8th spot of the lineup for the first time this year. Butcher's at first after the leadoff single to center. Noten's 1-2. Outside, ball 2. Just off that low outside corner of the fastball, Noten missed. Williams rests the bat on the shoulder. Noten looks to first. 2-2. On the ground is short. Navarro will field. He'll go to second for 1. Peguero to first, a double play. 6-4-3 wipes the leadoff single off the bases, and now with nobody on and 2 out, it'll be Racing Romero. Here's Romero. He had an RBI single back in the second inning. That tied the game at 1 apiece. Stompers lead 3-2, bottom of the 4th. A lot of baseball to be played here tonight, and everything on the line. Romero right-handed hitting shortstop. Noten's first pitch, and that's low and away. Fastball missed. Romero with the big hit last night. He tripled in game 1 here. A 3-run home run in the 6th last night. It was the difference in the ball game. The 1-0. Breaking balls low and away. 2 balls and no strikes on Racing Romero. San Rafael, this is the 4th day in a row that they've had to play. Is everybody out of the bullpen? It was pitched in the last 3 days. Noten, a high set. Here's his 2-0, and Romero takes on the inside corner a called strike. And he turns around and says to Ron Adams, "Are you kidding me?" Romero started the swing and then backed out of the way on the inside fastball. So the count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Romero, the 9-hitter, with Gata on deck, the leadoff man. 2-1, Noten from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. And Romero fouls the fastball out of play off to the right, 2-2. San Rafael 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Stompers 1 in the second and 2 in the third. Out to a 3-2 lead. They play Romero straight away. 2-2 pitch on the way. On the ground left side, Gelfman charges. He fields on 1 hop. Here's the throw to first. He slipped on the throw, but it is on line and in time to get Romero. So we are through 4 full innings here tonight. Stompers 3, San Rafael 2.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers
Navarro, Peguero, and Johnson. 1, 2, and 3 hitters against a left-hander from Bay City, Michigan. His 0-1 pitch and a changeup swung on and missed. And what a changeup that Guizdala possesses. His slider is very good, and the changeup is even better, as shown there on that 0-1 pitch. Navarro's 1 for 2 in the game. He singled and then was backdoored at first base. Left-hander up in the San Rafael bullpen, that is Elvin Liriano. The 0-2. Change-up hit on a line softly to Barrios at second. 1 away in the top of the 5th. So Liriano's loosening up probably maybe for Nick Gatta, who's going to lead off the inning, but more likely for the 4, 5, 6 spots, Gillespie, Quitzer, and DeAngelis. Here's Yler Peguero. 1 for 3, a triple and a run scored. He'll turn around and bat right-handed, and he rolls it through the 5-6 hole for a base hit. Peguero first pitch swinging from the right side. He rolls a grounder through the left side. A man at first and 1 out for the first baseman, Axel Johnson. He's 0 for 1. He grounded back to the box and then drove in a run on a sacrifice fly his last time. Navarro lined to Barrios softly at second. Peguero singles. He's at first, 1 out. First pitch from Guizdala to Johnson, and that is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Top of the 5th in Game 3 tonight, the 3rd and final game. Guizdala's 1-0. Johnson squares around, pops up the bunt. Guizdala catches it. He fires to first. Not in time. Axel Johnson pops up the bunt. Guizdala quick off the mound. He made the catch for the 2nd out. And he fired to first. It was just late to try and double off Peguero. And now here is Corey Dempster. He's struck out and grounded to 3rd. He's 0 for 2. Guizdala, the rookie. The man at first, 2 gone. Barrios playing up toward the middle. The left-hander looks over to first, and now his first pitch to Dempster, and swing and a miss. Down in the zone, Guizdala continues to work. They play Dempster straight away in the outfield. Peguero with a lot of speed at first, but with the left-hander on the mound, it'll make it tough. Now the 0-1. in the dirt, blocked by Butcher. He'll look toward first. He will not throw. The count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. So left-hander up for San Rafael, that's Elvin Liriano, and the Stompers have the right-hander Marshall Schill up, and he started to throw lightly in the bullpen. 1-1 pitch, that's high and away. The fastball missed badly from Guizdala. Two balls, 1 strike on Dempster, the cleanup man. He's hitting below 150 here this postseason. Gillespie holds on the runner at first. Guizdala's 2-1 pitch coming, and Dempster takes high and away, ball 3. Quitzer's back at thirds. The lights will turn on now. Right on cue. The lights are on. 2 away, man at first. Guizdala's 3-1. Little off the outside corner, not by much, maybe a ball's length or 2. And a 2-out walk puts a runner in scoring position. Dempster goes to first for Mike Unknown. Unknown, the DH, 0 for 2. He's grounded to second and grounded to short. And now here comes pitching coach Mike Nunez out of the dugout. He'll go out and talk to Lenny Guizdala. Favorable matchup here for Guizdala as the left-handed hitter Mike Unknown is coming up. Raul Navarro led off the inning. He lined softly into the glove of Barrios at second base. Peguero then swung at the first pitch and rolled it through the left side for a base hit. Johnson popped up a bunt attempt to Guizdala on the mound. And then Dempster, the 2-out walk to put runners at first and second. Everybody on the infield out at the meeting now is Ron Adams. The home plate umpire comes out and breaks up the meeting. Guizdala gives fist bumps all the way around as Nunez makes his way back to the dugout. First and second, 2 out for Mike Unknown, who hit a home run in last night's game to tie the game at 2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. He'll bat with Peguero at second, Dempster at first, and 2 out in the top of the 5th. Guizdala trying to end this 5th inning. He'll come set, look to second. First pitch to Unknown. Swing and a miss on a slider down in the zone. Good speed on the bases for San Rafael. 2 out. Guizdala pitch away. He'll look to second. Romero goes back to his position. Guizdala, an inside move towards second base, keeps Peguero close, no throw. No balls and a strike on the left-handed hitting Mike Unknown. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup in the dirt, 0-2. Guizdala way ahead in the count, 0-2 on Mike Unknown. He's seen the slider, he's seen the changeup. Hasn't shown him the fastball here in this at-bat. Be surprised if he did. Butcher sets up. Guizdala's 0-2 home, and that is looped into left center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Peguero's going to score. Going to third is Dempster, and Mike Unknown delivers an RBI single to left center, and we're tied again at 3. Fifth run batted into the postseason for Mike Unknown. And now here's Zane Gelfman, and here's Zach Pace. Marshall Schill has been loosening in the pen. Pace coming out. He'll take the baseball from Lenny Guizdala. We'll have a pitching change. Marshall Schill coming into a tie game in the 5th with runners at the corners and 2 out. Marshall Schill into the ball game. He'll face Zane Gelfman, the slugging third baseman, with runners at the corners and 2 out in the top of the 5th, and we're tied at 3. Schill 1-0, an ERA of 2.48. 9 earned runs on 28 hits, 13 walks, 40 strikeouts in 32 and 2/3 innings. His first pitch out of the stretch to Gelfman. The slider is high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Schill, the sidearm right-hander, at 6 feet, 195 pounds, from Cottonwood, Arizona. And almost parallel with the ground when he releases. A ton of movement on the fastball, 88 to 91, and a devastating slider. It is 1-0. Gelfman fights a fastball back to the screen, and we're even at 1-1. The Peguero single, the Dempster walk, and the unknown RBI single to left center tied the game. Not out of the woods yet in the 5th. Schill trying to snuff out the San Rafael offense. A long look into Butcher. Now Marshall steps off the back of the rubber. Gelfman's 1 for 2 with a solo home run in the ballgame. Right-handed hitter at 6'4". Schill at 6 foot looking in. Dempster from third, unknown from first. Schill's 1-1. Slider swung on and missed. 1-2. D'Angelo shaded toward right center slightly. Lights on here tonight in a tie game in the 5th. 2 on, 2 out. Schill looks to first. Now set at the belt. Butcher sets the target. The right-hander on 1-2. A slider swung on and missed. Strike 3. Marshall Schill comes in to face Gelfman. He strikes him out, and that ends the inning. San Rafael gets a run on 2 hits. They leave 2. We go to the home half of the 5th. We're halfway home here in Game 3, and we're tied at 3.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
For the Stompers here in the home half of the 5th inning, Ghana, Barfield, and Barrios. Against the right-hander Brock Noten in his second inning of relief. Here's his first pitch, and Ghana fouls it straight back, a fastball, and the count is 0-1. Ghana 0 for 2 in tonight's ball game. He was called out on strikes, and then he bounced into a fielder's choice to end the second. Noten from the stretch, here's his 0-1, and Ghana shoots it foul off to the left, and now he's in a hole 0-2. Elvin Liriano still loosening and likely to face Gillespie, Quitzer, DeAngelis, the 3 lefties in a row. Ghana behind in the count. The 0-2 pitch. Taken for strike 3 on the inner half. No, Ron Adams says it was high. Escobar had already thrown the ball down to third. And so Ghana's in a 1-2 count. Escobar threw the ball down to third, thought it was strike 3. We could tell in and out from here. We can't tell height. Ron Adams gave the gesture that it was high. So Noten to face Gatto in a 1-2 count. And the pitch on the way, and Gatto hits it on the ground to second. Peguero picks it up. He'll throw to first, and Gatto's out number 1. Here's Jacob Barfield. Barfield's 0 for 2, or make that 0 for 1. He reached on an error in the first inning and was hit by a pitch in the third. Tied at 3 halfway through the game tonight. Barfield, right-handed hitter. Hit a home run the last time we were in this ballpark. That tied the game. First pitch on the outer half for strike 1. Brock Noten has faced the minimum up to this point. He did allow a leadoff single to Butcher in the 4th inning, but a double play ball took him off the bases. Noten's 0-1. Outside, and that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom 5 tied at 3. Brock Noten high set, the 1-1. Barfield takes a breaking ball down low, 2-1. Barfield slightly open stance, the left fielder. Noten, the 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Barfield way ahead in the count. 3-1 on Brock Noten. A set at the chest for Noten, his 3-1 pitch. Barfield takes outside, ball 4, a 1-out walk. Following the Barfield walk, it'll be Pedro Barrios, and now Yalen Peguero, the closer and pitching coach, makes a slow walk out of the dugout to the mound to talk to Noten. We don't expect him to come out of the game yet for Elvin Liriano. We expect Liriano to come in to face Gillespie, who's on deck. So Peguero will go out and talk to Noten and the rest of his infield. Gatto rolled to second to open the inning, and Barfield walked on 3-1. Barrios is 0 for 2 in the game. He reached on a fielder's choice. Now Ron Adams makes the slow walk out to break up the meeting, and Peguero with his arms crossed will make the walk back to the dugout. So Pedro Barrios, who's reached in 42 straight, that includes tonight. He's hit in 15 straight. That does not include tonight. So Barrios, the right-handed hitting second baseman against Noten. Barfield at first after the walk with 1 out. Noten looks over the shoulder, now set. First pitch to Barrios. Swing and a miss and a high fastball. Noten, who out of the stretch implements the slide step very effectively. Gets on the hitters, and it keeps the runner at bay at first. The 0-1 on the ground to second. Peguero collects it. He'll go to second for 1. Navarro to first. Another double play. The Stompers go in order here in the 5th. We're through 5 full. We're tied at 3 in Game 3. Winner take all here tonight.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Nevada. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
social media support is provided by Wordmice.
The lineup for San Rafael: Escobar, Lunardelli, and Montelongo against Marshall Schill. And Schill, the sidearm right-hander, and his first pitch is high on Escobar. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Escobar's been on base both times, a single and a walk. Quitzer anticipating maybe a drag attempt here. The 1-0 slider hit in the air to center field. DeAngelis going back, and now he'll come in on it. And he'll settle down and make the catch for the first out. Escobar retired for the first time tonight, and now it's Jimmy Lunardelli. Lunardelli, the left fielder, has been on base both times. He was hit by a pitch in the second, and he singled in the fourth. Not a lot of strikeouts in the ballgame for either side. The Stompers offensively have struck out 4 times, the Pacifics twice. Lunardelli, right-handed hitter against Schill. We expect Liriano to come out in the bottom half of the inning with 3 lefties due up in a row. And Schill's first pitch, a slider taken outside for ball 1. Very tough for the right-handed hitters to lay off the slider from Schill. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground, the right side. Barrios has to leap to field the high hopper, but he collects it and throws Lunardelli out at first. 2 down. Here's Marcus Montelongo, the left-handed hitting center fielder. Base is empty and 2 away. Schill from the stretch. First one to Montelongo. Tried the backdoor slider and he missed outside for ball 1. Side armor from Cottonwood, Arizona is 1-0 pitch, and that 2-seamer catches the inside corner to Montelongo, and that evens the count at 1-1. Montelongo digs in. They're straight away on defense. Quitzer even with the bag at third. The 1-1 pitch. Tried the outside slider again and missed. 2-1 on Montelongo. Play him straight away in the outfield. Montelongo 0 for 2. He's grounded to first and grounded to second. Schill's 2-1. Outside ball 3. She'll try not to lose Montelongo here with 2 out in the 6th. The 3-1 delivery. That's high ball 4. The first base runner allowed by Marshall Schill. And that turns the lineup over for Raul Navarro. Navarro's 1 for 3 with a base hit. He's lined to second and grounded to second. Man at first, 2 away. Navarro digs in. Schill looks over the shoulder at first. Montalongo, who can run well. First pitch. Slider outside for ball 1. Goitzer's a step behind the bag at third in case Navarro scores around. Here's Schill's 1-0 pitch. Shot foul down the first baseline over toward the Stomper dugout, and that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Slight breeze blowing, looks like in over center. Now it calms down. Schill on 1-1. Slider high and away, ball 2. Schill, the 24-year-old. Retired the first 3 he faced until the 2-out walk to Montalongo. He's at first. His 2-1 instead a throwback to first base, and that's not in time. Navarro, the former AAA shortstop, waits on the 2-1. Here it comes from Schill. That's high with a fastball, 3-1. Went 3-1 on Montalongo and walked him. He's 3-1 on Navarro. Both bullpens quiet at this moment. Short lead at first for Montalongo. Now he extends it to secondary. 3-1 pitch. Right down the middle for strike 2. So Montalongo's going to take off at first on this 3-2 pitch. Gillespie's going to play behind him. Gillespie playing right behind the runner at first. Schill's set. Runner goes. 3-2. Popped up. Out of play. Over the first base dugout. Still 3-2 on Raul Navarro. With Yler Peguero on deck. Now, Vijay Patel has gotten up in the Stomper bullpen, and he's going to start to throw. Gillespie creeping in behind the runner. Here's the 3-2 one more time, and Navarro shoots it foul again. Navarro, who's been on the Schill fastball. The slider in the at-bat hasn't been the best from Marshall. Montalongo at first. And Gillespie's playing behind still. DeAngelis shaded toward right center. With 2 away and a 3-3 game in the top of the 6th. Navarro waits. Schill comes set. Another 3-2. Runner goes. That is outside and back-to-back 2-out walks. So Yler Peguero's going to bat. With first and second and 2 out, a pair of walks in the inning. Schill having to get out of it, and now here comes pitching coach Mike Nunez. Vijay Patel, who started the game on Friday night, is loosening in the Stomper bullpen. Nunez makes the slow walk out. Schill came in the top of the 5th inning with 2 out. He struck out Gelfman. Got Escobar to fly to center to open this top of the 6th. Lunardelli grounded out to second base. A walk to Montalongo and a walk to Navarro to put runners at first and second. Ron Adams makes the slow walk back out. 8-5 was the final on Friday night, and the Stompers took game 2 last night, a final of 5-4. Peguero, the second baseman, makes the stroll to the plate. Everybody goes back to their positions. Piguero, who is 2 for 3, a triple, a single, and he scored twice. Switch hitting second baseman, batting left-handed against Schill. First and second, 2 out. Schill looks out to second. First pitch to Piguero. On the ground, right side, backing up Barrios. He'll glove it, and he'll throw to first, and the inning is over. So Schill walks a pair and leaves them. We'll go to the home half of the 6th. Middle third of the order coming up. Game 3, tied at 3.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Brent Gillespie leads it off for the Stompers. We have a 3-3 ball game. Gillespie, Quitzer, DeAngelis, 3 lefties in a row. And Elvin Liriano, the only left-hander in the pen for San Rafael, is still throwing in the bullpen. Gillespie's 1 for 2, a single. He scored a run. First pitch on the way, and Noten throws it behind him, and that wasn't intentional. That was just, wow. That was 6 feet behind him and over his head. One ball and no strikes to count on Brent Gillespie, the first baseman. Noten's 1-0, and that breaking ball is high and away, ball 2. Shortstop Navarro is playing almost right up the middle, just a couple of steps toward the shortstop side. Gelfman is in the 5-6 hole at third. Noten's 2-0. Gillespie, a big swing and a miss. Fastball in the inner half, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one Noten from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and Gillespie shoots it foul off to the left. Jacob Cox now is up in the Stomper bullpen. Elvin Liriano, the left-hander, up for San Rafael. Gillespie, the left-hander, and a 2-2 count to lead off the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He fouls off an inside fastball, and the count remains 2-2. Gillespie, Quitzer, and then DeAngelis. They each have a hit in the ball game. Quitzer, a big one. It was a 2-run home run. He's on deck. Noten high set. Another 2-2. On the outside corner, a breaking ball called strike 3, and Gillespie's out number 1. Nobody on, 1 out, and Quitzer comes to the plate. 1 for 2, a 2-run home run. 10 home runs and 59 runs batted in for Quitzer on the year, all told. Noten's first pitch. Inside off the plate to Quitzer with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Quitzer left-handed hitter at the plate. Noten's 1-0. Swing and a miss on a fastball low and in. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cox throwing for the Stompers. Liriano throwing for San Rafael. 1-1 pitch. Inside ball 2. Quitzer ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom 6, 3-3. Nobody on, 1 out. Here's the 2-1. Fouled out of play off to the left, and the count's even at 2-2. Quitzer takes a deep breath, now steps back in against Noten. Play him straight away in the outfield. Now Quitzer calls time. Noten taking too long. Quitzer back in against the right-hander. It's 2-2. Breaking ball, no, that's high and away. Counts full. Three-two on Quitzer. DeAngelis on deck, and now time called. Quitzer looking for his second hit of the night. Noten's payoff on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to open the inning. So now Rob DeAngelis singled, stole a base, and scored his first time up, and he struck out. He's 1 for 2. Left-hander at the plate. Now Noten working too quickly for the Stomper hitters this inning. And DeAngelis calls time. DeAngelis back in the box. Noten set. Long set. Now time called again. Surprised it took DeAngelis that long to want time. Base is empty, 2 away. First pitch to DeAngelis. On the outside corner, a breaking ball for strike 1. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch from Noten, and DeAngelis takes low. A fastball missed. 1-1. For San Rafael, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth. Stompers 1 in the second and 2 in the third inning. Noten from the stretch with the base is empty is 1-1, and DeAngelis hits it in the air out towards shallow left center field. Navarro, the shortstop, goes out. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So we'll go to the latter third of the ball game here tonight. In the final game of the championship series, tied at 3.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa checking, Kasasa checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Jacob Cox into the ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. He'll face the 3, 4, 5 spots of the San Rafael order: Johnson, Dempster, and Unknown. Cox, the 6'5" right-hander from Fresno, out of the windup, and his first pitch is on the inside corner, a fastball for strike one. Cox 3-0, an ERA of 5.23. 30 earned runs on 52 hits and 51 2/3, 37 walks and 44 strikeouts. He pitched in the ball game 2 nights ago here. His 0-1 to Johnson is outside 1-1. In that game 2 nights ago, an inning, a hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, and that was all. Stranded a pair of base runners. Johnson, the left-handed hitter, is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. Patel back up and throwing in the Stomper bullpen, and Cox's 1-1 pitch is low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike on Axel Johnson, the slugging first baseman. Cox, the 25-year-old. Here's his 2-1 pitch. Shot foul, straight back off to the left, and 2-2. Three game in the 7th. Stompers have used 3 men out of the pen. It was Guizdala for an inning, Schill for an inning and a third. Cox on 2-2. Swung on and missed. The slider in the dirt. Butcher will throw to first. That completes the strikeout, 1 away. It was Pat Barnett for 3 2/3 tonight. Lenny Guizdala and then Schill. Now Cox. Still 6 men left in the pen for Zach Pace. All hands on deck. Everybody but Nick Barnes. Base is empty, 1 away, and now Dempster, who's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a walk. Cox looking in. The big, tall right-hander, his first pitch. Slider hit down the left field line. That's going to bounce and go all the way to the wall. Dempster around first. Here comes Barfield's throw to second on 1 hop. It is not in time, and Corey Dempster has his first hit. It's a 1-out double to left. Here comes Mike Annone, the DH. Annone 1 for 3 with an RBI single. That was his last time up. Game against Lenny Guizdala, the left-hander. So Dempster doubles into the left field corner. And now they're going to put Mike Annone on the intentional walk, and that sets up a double play. So they walk Annone intentionally to face Zane Gelfman. Gelfman in the game, 1 for 3 with a solo home run in the series. 2 home runs in 5 runs batted in, all in this ballpark. So Gelfman will bat, the right-handed hitting third baseman. Dempster's at second, Annone at first after the double and the intentional walk. Jacob Cox looks in. First and second, 1 away. First pitch to Gelfman. At the knees, strike 1. Fastball caught the lower part of the zone. Fastball cutter and the slider for Jacob Cox. Low 90s fastball. Right-hander set, looks to second. Here's the 0-1. On the ground, left side, Quitzer knocks it down. He'll throw to second, and it's not in time. An error by Chris Quitzer. A double play ball that he just couldn't handle. That's going to be an error. And instead of throwing across the infield to try and get Gelfman at first, he throws to second, and it was late. So the bases are loaded for Hermindo Escobar. Escobar 1 for 2 in the game, a hit and a walk. Three 3 game in the 7th. The double, the walk, and the error, the first Stomper error of the ball game, loads the bases. Hermindo Escobar at the plate, Cox's first pitch, a fastball up high. 1 ball, no strikes on Escobar. Right-handed hitting catcher at the plate in a tie game, 1 out. Cox looking for another ground ball. He got 1. Is 1-0. In the dirt, the slider smothered by Butcher, and now Cox is behind in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Set the franchise record last year with 26 saves. He's trying to get out of a jam here in the 7th, allowing the double, the walk, and then the error. Now Escobar steps out. Escobar at .333 for the postseason. Been on base 2 of 3 times tonight. Cox downhill on 2-0. On the ground, left side, into left field, a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Unknown. Now he's going to be held at third. So an RBI single for Armindo Escobar gives San Rafael a 4-3 lead. First RBI of the postseason for Armindo Escobar. And now it's Jimmy Lunardelli. Lunardelli is 1 for 2, a single and a hit by pitch. Now here comes Zach Pace. Vijay Patel's been throwing in the bullpen. And he'll make the change. Pitching change here in the 7th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Stompers trail 4-3. Vijay Patel into the ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. Stompers trail 4-3. Bases loaded and 1 out, and he'll face Jimmy Lunardelli. So Cox goes just 1/3 of an inning, allows 2 hits, a walk, a strikeout, and right now the 1 run. Patel started game 1, went 3 2/3, 3 runs on 2 hits, and he only threw 60 pitches in that game. So on just 1 day's rest, Patel comes out of the bullpen here tonight. 6th Stomper, make that the 5th Stomper pitcher. It's Unknown at third, Gelfman at second, Escobar at first after the RBI single. Lunardelli at the plate, he's 1 for 2, a base hit, and he was hit by a pitch. Patel's first pitch on the way, and Lunardelli takes a strike on the outside corner, and Patel is ahead 0-1. Patel from the stretch looking in. His 0-1 pitch to Lunardelli. High fastball. He checks his swing. They appeal, and he did not go around, says Poteet down at first. 1-1 the count on Jimmy Lunardelli. Patel, the 6'2 right-hander from Santa Rosa. the 25-year-old. Game 1 starter coming out of the pen in Game 3. His 1-1 pitch. In the air to right. Williams going back on it. Tagging from third is unknown. Williams makes the catch. Here comes the throw to the plate. That is not in time. A sacrifice fly off the bat of Jimmy Lunardelli brings in the second run this inning, and it's 5-3. Mike Unknown scores from third on a sac fly off the bat of Lunardelli, his first run batted in this postseason, and that extends the lead. A good throw from Williams, just a couple of steps up the third baseline. The tag from Butcher was not in time. So Spencer Backstrom is up in the pen now, and they'll appeal on the throw over to third base to see if Unknown left early. He did not. So it's 5-3. Stompers trail top of the 7th. Runners at the corners, Gelfman at third, Escobar at first. Marcus Montalongo is the hitter. Patel's first pitch. That's high, 1 ball and no strikes. Both runs so far charged to Jacob Cox. Patel out of the stretch with 2 on and 2 out. Now he'll step off. Right-hander is a set. Here's the 1-0, and that is low on Montalongo, ball 2. Time called as Escobar ties the shoe over at first. A strikeout to Johnson, the Dempster double, the unknown attentional walk, the double play ball to Quitzer at third. He booted it. Then the Escobar RBI single and the Lunardelli sacrifice fly makes it 5-3. Patel, here's his 2-0 pitch to Montalongo, and he loses the bat on the swing. And the count moves to 2-1. Top of the lineup on deck for San Rafael, that's Raul Navarro. Navarro's going to give Montalongo a little more pine tar to put on the bat so he doesn't lose it a second time. 2-run game in the 7th. Patel trying to keep it that way. From the stretch, the right-hander set. The 2-1 on the way. Swung on and missed, and he loses the bat a second time. Never seen that. I've seen a guy lose the bat twice in a game, not twice on consecutive pitches. Now Montalongo throws the bat on 2 consecutive pitches, and the count is 2-2. First and third, 2 away. Top 7, 5-3 San Rafael. Patel out of the stretch. The 2-2. Outside ball 3. Three and 2 with Navarro on deck. Escobar at first will get a head start. Patel from the stretch. Right-hander's payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. He strikes out Montalongo, and that ends the inning. Stretch time here at Palooza Park at Arnold Field as we go to the bottom of the 7th. San Rafael scores twice in the top half of the inning. An RBI single and a sac fly. Stompers trail 5-3.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
and Social media support is provided by Word Mice.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case, PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your
Bottom third of the order for the Stompers here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Butcher, Williams, and Romero against Brock Noten. Out there for a fourth inning, he's thrown 40 pitches. Bronson Butcher is 1 for 2 with a base hit in the game. That base hit did come off of Noten, the first man that he faced. First pitch to Butcher is low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Sander fell 2 in the top half to take a 5-3 lead. Butcher, right-handed hitting catcher, and Noten, who works out of the stretch in the 1-0. Popped up and straight back out of play. One ball and 1 strike on the Stompers catcher. Right-hander loosening in the San Rafael bullpen. Noten's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Butcher didn't go all the way around, but a 3/4 swing for strike 2. Seven, 8, and 9 in the bottom of the 7th. Trailing by 2. And now a quick pitch, and that's outside on Butcher. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Noten, who didn't even come set, just quick pitched him. 2-2 on Butcher. Butcher back in the box against Noten. The pitch. That's high and tight, and the count is full. That is the San Rafael closer, Yalen Peguero, in the bullpen. Stompers had Spencer Backstrom up and throwing. Nobody right now. Miles Williams on deck, payoff pitch on the way, and Butcher takes inside, ball 4. Leadoff walk puts the tying run on at the plate. And now here comes Oscar Suarez, and are we going to see a 3-inning save from Peguero tonight? We may. Suarez is going to go to the bullpen. That does it for Brock Noten. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom 7, Stompers trail 5-3, and a right-hander coming in. Yalen Piguero, the San Rafael closer, is into the game. Piguero, this will be the 35th game in which he's appeared, a 1.87 ERA. 12 runs, 8 earned on 20 hits in 38 and a third, 10 walks and 77 strikeouts. After the leadoff walk to Bronson Butcher, Brock Noten out of the game. And Miles Williams will be the hitter. Tying run at the plate, bottom 7. Piguero. Former big leaguer. For a short time, 54 days, his first pitch. And Miles takes a fastball for strike one on the outside corner. Williams 0 for 1. He's walked and bounced into a 6-4-3 double play. 15 home runs, 56 runs batted in for Williams, the 0-1. Slider swung on and missed, strike 2. Will Piguero stay out there for a potential 3-inning save? No balls, 2 strikes on Williams. Butcher at first, and nobody out. Piguero from the stretch, now the 0-2. Slider inside on Williams, ball 1. Just inches off the inside part of the plate to Miles. And Piguero, good luck with the slider. Look for a fastball to hit against him. Big league slider for Piguero. Here's his 1-2 pitch. There it is again, and Williams fouls it into the glove of Escobar for strike 3. 1 away. Here's Rayson Romero, last night's hero. Trying to do it again. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Right-handed hitting shortstop with Butcher at first and 1 out. Straight away against Romero. Gelfman, the third baseman, a step in front of the bag. Piguero's first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. No balls and 1 strike on Rayson Romero. Oh, 1. Piguero set of the chest. The 0-1 pitch. Outside and pops in and out of the glove of Escobar. 1-1 the count. Escobar is going to need another catcher's glove. I think he has 4 because he broke 3 last night. He went through 3 catcher's gloves last night, and now he'll need another one today. You think he has somebody in there relacing them for him? He's got to. You can't just have 7 extra gloves on reserve. Maybe he's asking the backup catcher for his. So as Escobar gets a new glove, it's 5-3 San Rafael in the bottom of the 7th. The backup catcher's probably got one. Escobar is out of him as he stands with his hands on his hips. And that's exactly what they did. Edward Perez ran down to the bullpen and got the bullpen catchers. He's got a new glove and just standing over in front of the dugout. He'll make his way back behind the plate. Piguero 1-1 on Rayson Romero. Butcher at first, 1 out. Romero's the tying run at the plate. On the chest, the 1-1 pitch. Slider off the inside part of the plate, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike on Romero. Butcher leads from first. Johnson holds him on. 2-1 sliders on the outside corner and called a strike to Romero. That counts even at 2-2. Rockers in the game in center field. No rocker in the game in center. Montalongo went to left. Now time called at the plate. Two on Romero. Man at first, one out. Pitch from Peguero. Fastball popped up. Right side of the infield. Johnson calling for it. He makes the catch for the second out. Go back to the top of the lineup for Nick Gatta, who's looking for his first hit of the ball game, and in fact, trying to get on base for the first time here tonight. Gatta struck out, grounded to second, and bounced into a fielder's choice. And at first, 2 away. Peguero's first pitch. Backdoor slider for strike 1. Rocker shaded slightly toward left center field against Nick Gatta. Peguero's 0-1. Another slider hit softly into the air, and it bounces on one hop to Navarro at short, and he throws a seed to second. That ends the inning. Stompers strand a man, no hits, a walk. We go to the 8th. Stompers trail 5-3.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.
Top of the line for San Rafael in the top of the 8th. Navarro, Peguero, and Johnson against new pitcher Spencer Backstrom, the 6'6" right-hander from Bellingham, Washington. Backstrom, no ERA. This will be his 8th appearance, 8 1/3 innings. 2 runs, none earned on 8 hits, 6 walks, and 12 strikeouts. So Backstrom trying to keep this just a 2-run game. Stompers offensively 6 outs with which to work. And the right-hander out of the stretch, and his first pitch on the way to Raul Navarro, and he swings and fouls it straight back. Navarro's 1 for 3, a single and a walk in the ball game tonight. Backstrom from the stretch on 0-1. Breaking ball high. 1 ball and 1 strike on the shortstop, Raul Navarro. At the chest, the 1-1 on the way. Navarro takes on the inside corner, a called strike 2. Figueroa's on deck, then Johnson to follow. Backstrom readies. Butcher sets the target. Here's the 1-2. That's way inside as Navarro has to lunge out of the way. 2-2. Backstrom looks in. Butcher sets up. 2-2 on the way. Lunge at it and flared into short right. Barrios goes back and he can't make the catch. A little flare out to shallow right. Barrios can't make the catch. That's going to be a base hit. A long run for Barrios. Tough over the shoulder play. He reached out, almost made the grab, but fell to the turf. A single for Navarro, and that brings up Figueroa. Throw to first, not in time. Out of the stretch, runner at first, nobody out. Backstrom's first pitch. Figueroa squares around, pops up the bunt. Backstrom makes the catch. Spinning a throw to first is up the right field line. They had Navarro nailed at first base. He was at second. He was all the way at second base. Backstrom made the catch, leaped, and spun and threw to first. And it went up the right field line and allowing Navarro to get back. So a miscue by Backstrom on the mound. Instead of nobody on and 2 out, it's a runner at first and 1 out for Axel Johnson. Johnson 0 for 3 with a sac fly. His first pitch. Swung on and miss. 0-1 the count on Axel Johnson. Left-handed hitter with Navarro at first, 1 out. 2-run ball game. The 0-1. Fouled back to the screen, 0-2. Nobody up for center field. It'll be Figueroa for the rest of the night. Nothing in 2, the count on Axel Johnson. Backstrom comes set. Pitch on the way. That's high with a fastball 1-2. Dempster waits on deck for San Rafael. DeAngelis shaded slightly toward right center. Navarro leads from first. Backstrom's 1-2. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 2. Good pitch for Backstrom to miss there on the outer part of the plate. On the curveball, first one he's thrown this inning. The right-hander deals on 2-2, and Johnson fouls it out of play. Ethington, Arnold, Gibbons, Richardson left for the Stompers in the bullpen. Still 2-2 on Johnson. Gillespie holds on the runner at first. Another 2-2. Hit in the air softly down the right field line. Long run, Barrios. On comes Williams, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Williams' throw to third is in time. No, it got away from Quitzer. It was in time, and Quitzer could not make the catch. So that's going to be a double for Axel Johnson, a little looper down the right field line. And now Oscar Suarez is coming out to argue with the call, and then it got past Quitzer, and it went over toward the sidewall, and Suarez is saying that it went out of play. Now Suarez is going to run over. And now he's still arguing with Ron Barnes. Suarez going over to point at the sidewall. And he won't take no for an answer. It's going to be a double for Axel Johnson. Navarro's going to go to third. And so with one out, it's going to be second and third for Corey Dempster. Now here comes Zach Pace out of the dugout. And he's going to talk to Ron Adams. About what? We don't know. The two still talking, Butchers and listening on the conversation. Now Pace will go back to the dugout. A little bloop double by Johnson down the right field line, sits in. Second and third, and Corey Dempster, who's 1 for 3 with a double, a run scored, and a walk. Dempster with no RBIs this postseason. And the infield's going to play halfway in against Dempster. They'll play straight away in the outfield. Barfield in left, DeAngelis in center, Williams in right. Backstrom's first pitch to Dempster. Swing and a miss, strike one. With just one out in the top of the eighth, San Rafael leads 5-3. Right-handed hitting right fielder Corey Dempster. Backstrom, the 6'6" right-hander. Here's his 0-1 pitch. Pulled down the left field line, foul, 0-2. Backstrom way ahead, no balls in, 2 strikes. Navarro at third, Johnson at second, and 1 out. Dempster back in the right-handed batter's box. Middle, the infield is halfway in. Backstrom set. Here's his 0-2. Tapped on the ground to third, and that is foul. Now Dempster gets a second chance at Backstrom. Corey steps out. Now back in. Backstrom looks in. It's all right-hander readies. An 0-2 one more time. Fastball high, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes to count on Corey Dempster. Second and third, 1 out. 2-run game in the 8th. Right-hander from Bellingham, Washington. Set at the chest. He looks to third. 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball. Dempster gets a piece, fouling it off to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Corey Dempster, the cleanup hitter. Mike Anone on deck. Straight away in the outfield, halfway on the infield. Backstrom. On 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He got him swinging for the second out. So with 2 away, it's the designated hitter, Mike Anone. 1 for 3 with an RBI single, and he was intentionally walked and scored in the 7th inning. And now they'll put him on again. Second time in a row that Mike Anone has been walked intentionally to get to Zane Gelfman. Bases loaded and 2 out for Zane Gelfman. He is 1 for 4. Last time they intentionally walked Anone, Gelfman hit a ground ball to third, and Kutzer made an error on the play. So the infield's going to play back, a force anywhere. First pitch from Backstrom to Gelfman, a swing and a miss for strike 1. Gelfman 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in the series. Backstrom's 1 out away. I'm sending us to the bottom half as he steps off and wants Butcher to go through the signs one more time. He peers in. Now set. Butcher sets up. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Backstrom ahead of Gelfman, no balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 out. Top of the 8th inning, 5-3 San Rafael. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Spencer Backstrom strikes out Zane Gelfman and leaves the bases loaded in the 8th. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left. We go to the home half. 2-3-4 for the Stompers against the closer, Yalen Peguero, trailing by 2.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Word Mice.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Kasasa Checking. Kasasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Kasasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Kasasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Bottom of the 8th inning, 5-3 San Rafael. 2-3-4 hitters for the Stompers. Jacob Barfield, Pedro Barrios, and Brent Gillespie, trailing by 2 against the San Rafael closer, Yalen Peguero. Peguero came in with a runner at first and nobody out, and retired 3 hitters in a row. So Barfield, who is 0 for 1, reached on an error, was hit by a pitch and walked. He's been on base all 3 times. Right-handed hitter at the plate. Stompers chasing 2. Peguero's first pitch. Slider taken high. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Ryan Richardson up in the pen. He'll throw the 9th regardless of the score. Peguero's 1-0 pitch, and Barfield watches a slider low and away. 2 balls and no strikes on Jacob Barfield, 20 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Peguero at second, plays him slightly up toward the middle. Barfield stands in. Now he calls time as he wants to readjust the batting gloves. Barfield, Barrios, Gillespie, 2-3-4 in the 8th. Peguero working from the windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and Barfield checks his swing, and he does. Well, it's called a strike on the pitch. So 2-1. San Rafael bullpen quiet. It'll be Peguero for the remainder of this game no matter what. Out of the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch to Barfield. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. A little two-seam movement, late action from Peguero. Got the outer half for strike 2. Just underway in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody on, nobody out. Peguero downhill on 2-2 to Barfield. Slider hit in the air down the right field line. Johnson going out, and coming on is Dempster over in foul ground. It will drop. So Barfield gets a second life after the pop-up in foul territory cannot be caught. Stompers trying to come from behind here in the last 2 innings. Trailing by a pair. Base runner gets the tying run to the plate. We'll do the 2-2 one more time. Barfield yet to be retired in the ballgame tonight. The pitch from Peguero. Slider low and away, taken by Barfield, and that fills the count at 3-2. Straight away in the outfield against Barfield. No wind here in the 8th. Peguero looks in. Now time called by Barfield. Barrios on deck. And Gillespie, Quitzer, and DeAngelis. Peguero staring in at Escobar. Now the payoff pitch on the way to Barfield, and that hits him in the back of the helmet. Jacob Barfield lying on his back. The second time in the ball game that Barfield has been hit, and that hit him in the back of the helmet. And that is not good. That's the second time in the last 4 games Peguero has hit somebody in the head. So Barfield getting to his feet now. And he's going to walk down the first baseline. Bench coach Casey Gilroy's out there. So Barfield's going to go to first after being hit in the head, the back of the helmet. And they're going to take a closer look at Barfield as he goes down to first. That brings the tying run to the plate now as Barfield's going to take a walk down the right field line. Barfield and Peguero having a quick conversation. Peguero looks over to make sure he's all right. And Barfield gives him a thumbs up. And now they're going to do a quick concussion test on Jacob Barfield. Zach Pace halfway down the third baseline. And Barfield's going to stay in the game after being hit in the back of the head. Low 90s for Peguero, and the fastball drilled him square in the back of the helmet. A runner at first and nobody out. Pedro Barrios to the plate. He's the tying run. Barrios 0 for 3 in the game. He reached on the fielder's choice, fly to right, and grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. The Venezuelan second baseman with Barfield at first after being hit. Peguero's first pitch, Barfield bluffs the steal, and that's high and in on Barrios. One ball and no strikes. The fastball missed high and in up near the chin of Pedro Barrios. Barfield bluffed the steal on that first pitch. Peguero out of the stretch. A man at first, nobody out. Here's the 1-0, and he dots the outside corner for strike one. Boy, it's really tough as a hitter when he throws one at your head and then just paints the outside corner at 91. What are you supposed to do to that? I mean, really. Center fell with a right-hander up now. Richardson throwing for the Stompers. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and Barrios hits it in the air down the right field line. Long run for Dempster over toward the line. He's into foul territory, and he makes the catch. So one away, and now it's Brent Gillespie. 3 left-handers in a row now, and this seems like the chance that the Stompers are going to get tonight against Peguero. With 3 lefties coming up. The slider's going to work right toward the barrel of the left-handed hitters. Gillespie 1 for 3, a single, and he scored a run in the third inning. Peguero with Barfield at first, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, 5-3 Stompers trail. First pitch to Gillespie. Foul down the left field line, out of play. The second baseman, Peguero, is going to play his normal spot and play deep. Navarro, the shortstop, is going to shade toward the middle, and Gelfman's going to take a couple of extra steps off the third baseline. Gillespie's a tying run at the plate. Peguero from the chest. 0-1 pitch on the way. Taken down low, ball 1. Richardson getting loose for the 9th. Gillespie left-hander at the plate. 16 home runs, 54 runs batted in. Peguero's 1-1. Backdoor slider missed off the outer edge for ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike on Brent Gillespie after the backdoor slider from Peguero just did miss off the outside black. So Gillespie ahead in the count, 2-1. Barfield at first, he can run, but he just got hit in the head. Peguero's 2-1. Slider swung on and missed, 2-2. Quitzer waits on deck. And then DeAngelis to follow if we get there. 1 out in the inning. Peguero stares in. A long look in now. Now set. 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Slider low in the dirt, and Gillespie's out number 2. So with 2 away, Chris Quitzer will bat. Quitzer 1 for 3, a 2-run home run. That came in the third inning. 10 home runs, 59 runs batted in. Barfield a short lead at first base. Quitzer digs in, the lefty. Navarro at short, still shaded toward the middle. First pitch on the way. Strike one, a slider on the outside corner. Quitzer waits. Peguero downhill on a 1. Quitzer rolls it along first, foul. And now he's in a hole 0-2. Barfield hit by a pitch. Barrios flying to right. Gillespie struck out. Peguero gets a new baseball. The count is 0-2 on Quitzer with a man at first and 2 out. Peguero staring in. Escobar going through a long series of signs. Now the 0-2. Broken bat, ground ball to second. Peguero fields. He'll throw to first, and the inning is over. Stompers get a base runner, strand him at first, so we'll go to the 9th of a 5-3 ball game.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Right-hander from Spokane, Washington, on in the game. He allowed a couple of runs last night. Stompers still came out on top in that one 5-4. Richardson 2-0, an ERA of 0.97. Working out of the stretch, and his first pitch to Armindo Escobar on the way, and he takes strike one on the outside corner. Escobar 2 for 3, a couple of hits, an RBI, and a walk. Richardson on 0-1. Escobar takes in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Stompers in the bottom of the 9th will have DeAngelis, Butcher, and Williams, 6, 7, and 8. Richardson's 1-1 on the way, and Escobar lines it foul down the left field line, 1 and 2. (5-3) game in the 9th. 7-8-9 against Richardson. Ahead 1-2 on Escobar. Pitch on the way, and Escobar squares and takes a changeup in the dirt. Richardson, the fastball and the changeup. For Rich this year in 37 innings, 3 walks and 49 strikeouts. Here's his 2-2. Escobar fights it off, fastball lettered high. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on the catcher, a 7-hitter. Straight away on defense. Richardson's 2-2 one more time. He squares at it, and he is struck out. So Escobar squares around with 2 strikes and bunts it foul, and he's out for the first out of the inning. Strikeout. The 1 away and nobody on for Chuck Rocker. Came in defensively in the 7th. Richardson's first pitch. Rocker squares around and takes a fastball for strike 1 on the inner half. Richardson working quickly here against Rocker. Is a 1 pitch. Popped out of play, strike 2. Rocker, the right-handed hitting center fielder. Richardson's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Change up in the dirt. Butcher throws to first, and that completes the strikeout, 2 away. And here is the left fielder, Marcus Montelongo. He's 0 for 3 in the game, a walk and a strikeout. He'll face Richardson with the bases empty and 2 away. Richardson's first pitch to the left-handed hitter is inside and low, 1 ball and no strikes. Montelongo waits. The 1-0 pitch on the way, and he takes low and in, ball 2. Quitzer's a step behind the bag at third base. DeAngelis shaded toward left center against Montelongo. Richardson readies his 2-0 pitch. Down low, ball 3. Raul Navarro, the leadoff man, on deck. Richardson's 3-0. Inside, ball 4. A 2-out walk. Only the 4th walk allowed by Richardson this season. Two walks have come in this series, 2 of the 4. So Raul Navarro, the shortstop, will bat. He's 2 for 4 with a walk. Richardson's first pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Richardson trying to get us to the ninth in a 2-run game. Stompers have 6, 7, 8 coming up. Right-handers 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup in the dirt, and it's 0-2. Montalongo at first after the 2-out walk. A pair of strikeouts for Richardson in the inning. Here's his 0-2 to Navarro. Swung on and missed. He struck out the side. Richardson strands a runner at first. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Stompers trail by 2. Who wants to be the hero? 6, 7, 8. DeAngelis, Butcher, and Williams.
We would like to thank our community partners. Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty. Sonoma Hills Retirement Community. And
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Stompers, 3 outs with which to work to come back trailing by 2. San Rafael 3 outs away from back-to-back championships. Ram DeAngelis, Bronson Butcher, Miles Williams, 6, 7, 8 in the bottom of the ninth. Yalen Peguero working from the windup, his first pitch, and DeAngelis hits it on the ground to short, and Navarro has it hop up on him. He throws to first, and San Rafael 2 outs away. So 1 away in the bottom of the ninth, and it's Bronson Butcher. 1 for 2, a base hit and a walk. Trailing by 2 against Peguero. Working from the windup, his first pitch to Bronson Butcher. On the outside corner, strike 1. Butcher, the right-handed hitting catcher, 5 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Peguero's 0-1 pitch. And that's a 50-foot fastball. Bounce right on where the grass meets the dirt in front of home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike on Butcher. The pitch from Peguero. Slider up near the head of Butcher as he has to duck, and that's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Bronson Butcher. Here's the pitch from Peguero. Butcher takes high, ball 3. You get a runner on base, and all of a sudden you got something stirring. Right-hander in the San Rafael bullpen. Butcher ahead in the count, 3-1. Peguero looks out toward the scoreboard in left center field, now climbs the back slope of the mound. Butcher back in the right-handed batter's box in a 3-1 count. Peguero lifts the leg, he deals on 3-1, and Butcher takes on the outside corner, and that loads the count at 3-2. Will he come back with a fastball, or will he go to that slider here? Payoff pitch on the way to Bronson Butcher, and he hits it on the ground to second. Peguero fields, he'll throw to first. Stompers down to their final out. San Rafael 1 out away. So it will not be Miles Williams for the Stompers. It's going to be Daniel Molinari. Molinari pinch hitting for Williams here in the bottom of the 9th. Molinari here in 2019. 263 average, 4 home runs and 17 runs batted in. San Rafael 1 out away from their second championship in as many years. Looking for their 4th overall championship in the Pacific Association. First pitch to Daniel Molinari. Broken bat, bouncer on the ground to first. Johnson fields, he'll underhand to Peguero. Ball game, and the San Rafael Pacifics have won back-to-back Pacific Association championships. Final time of tonight's ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes in the final line score. First for the Pacifics, 5 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors, they leave 14. And for the Stompers, 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, and they strand 5. The win goes to Brock Noten, his first. He is 1-0. The loss goes to Jacob Cox. He is 3-1. And Peguero gets the save here tonight. He pitches 3 innings. His 18th save of the season. So in a championship series that came down to the wire in each and every game, San Rafael wins the first best of 3 series in the Pacific Association. And they are champions for back-to-back years and for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. (5-3) the final here tonight. And for a great 2019 season, the Stompers end this season 46-21. That's including the postseason. San Rafael 41-27. And they've won it for the 2nd straight year. That does it for us here tonight. We want to thank you for a very pleasant 2019 season. The Stompers come up 1 game short. So for everybody with Sonoma TV and everybody with this Sonoma Stompers, my name is Forrest Hunt for the final time this year. So long. Have a very pleasant good rest of your night.
We would like to thank our community partners: Tina Schoen, Broker Associates, Sotheby's International Realty, Sonoma Hills Retirement Community, and
Car Star Body Best Collision of Sonoma.
And social media support is provided by Wordmice.
North Bay Credit Union is proud to be part of Sonoma County's home team. We're your progressive alternative to big banks, delivering a full roster of great banking services, but at much lower costs. Our lineup always hits it out of the park. Auto loans, home loans, manufactured home loans, and 100% free checking that pays you back. We're equally proud to support lots of local groups, including the Sonoma Stompers, because that's what neighbors do. We're the home of league-leading Casasa Checking. Casasa Checking is better than free. It pays you, and you choose how you want to be rewarded. Bonus dividends on your deposits, or cash back on your debit card purchases. And Casasa makes any ATM a free ATM. It's easy to switch to Casasa in just minutes at northbaycu.com. Our convenient branches are just a short stop from anywhere, including our newest Sonoma Valley and Rohnert Park locations. Don't let banks throw curveballs at your budget with high rates and foul fees. Count on North Bay Credit Union to save you money every day. Learn more at northbaycu.com or call 707-584-0384. Loans subject to approval. Details at northbaycu.com.
Stompers Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonoma Clean Power. As your local public electricity provider, we source clean energy from renewable resources, geothermal, water, wind, solar, and biomass. And we deliver that power to residents and businesses throughout Sonoma and Mendocino counties. At Sonoma Clean Power, we're invested in the communities we live and work in. We deliver services that enhance quality of life through competitive pricing, improved air quality, and energy efficiency. By changing the way residents source energy, we're able to deliver customer programs that make a difference in everyone's life. Powered by innovative thinking, Sonoma Clean Power was formed to provide a choice beyond for-profit investor-owned utilities, in our case PG&E. Today, Sonoma Clean Power, or SCP, is a model for community choice programs throughout California. By providing higher percentages of renewable energy that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, our customers are helping solve the climate crisis at a local level.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Sonoma Fit, a state-of-the-art gym located in the Old Bowl Center at 19310 Sonoma Highway. There's no better place with more options to get fit and stay fit. Sonoma Fit offers more than 70 classes a week, including indoor cycling, yoga, TRX, rowing, and strength conditioning. Classes cater to all skill levels from beginners to advanced athletes. And if group classes aren't your thing, Sonoma Fit also offers personal training, small group training, and even sports-specific training. Sonoma Fit is proud to be the official workout facility for the Sonoma Stompers. State-of-the-art equipment, experienced trainers, attentive staff, friendly and helpful members, community-oriented and family-owned. Sonoma Fit is a different gym experience and has locations in Sonoma, Petaluma, and is coming soon to Novato. More information can be found at sonomafitness.com.